Hey everybody, Dallisa here. I am the CEO of Spirit and Spark. I am a 5th generation psychic medium, and you have found my weekly energy forecast. So welcome. I love standing outside. I can hear the birds chirping in the background, and I'm thrilled that I get to jump on with you and take a couple of moments for us to connect this week. It is the week of Thanksgiving, and thank you to everybody who claimed the Thanksgiving guide that we sent out an announcement via email and social media. So thanks to everybody that grabbed that. The team at Spirit and Spark put that together with some of our practitioners, and we hope that it sparks a few creative ideas for you to celebrate Thanksgiving this week, because we all know it's been a challenging year, and we know that there's going to be modifications to this year's holiday. So thank you for everybody who participated in that. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and please do me a favor and comment on the video. Let me know what resonates with you the most in this week's message. It will help me to understand what is really sticking out in terms of the energy for everybody this week. So it helps me take the pulse of what's going on. So thank you in advance to everybody who drops a comment on the video. And last week's video was the biggest watched weekly energy forecast I have ever done. And I think because so many of you shared it with your friends and your family members, so thank you so much for that. And if you feel called to do so again this week, I would love if you would share the link to this video and help us reach more people. So as I was getting ready and prepared to bring you this week's energy forecast, there were a couple of themes that came forward. So I'm going to go over what those themes mean, and then I'm going to pull a card from a brand new deck that I have. It's not a brand new deck, but one that I have that I'm going to put into the 3-card reading rotation for everybody that's ordered their 3-card reading, either for their December personal reading or for the holidays. This will be from one of the decks of cards that I'm going to put into that circulation for the card readings. So thank you to everybody as well who's purchased their 3-card readings for themselves and for the holidays. I really appreciate it. We're getting a lot of orders coming in, which makes it a lot of fun. So there'll be cards going all over the country this holiday season. Okay, right? Like I always tell you, take a deep breath. If this is the only deep breath you're gonna take today, just focus on yourself and take that big deep breath and let it all go, right? There are 2 themes, as I mentioned, that came forward that the universe wants you to know for this week, and I think they're actually really beautifully stated. This was channeled, so I'm not going to take credit for it. One of them is choosing happiness in the hardships. And what came forward with this message was, even in the most difficult situations, circumstances, challenges that are going on in your life right now, there are going to be days that it's going to be really, really, really hard to find something that sounds or that is positive or happy. What the universe would like me to remind you to do is, even in the most difficult moments, the worst days, try your very best to take a deep breath and find the thing that is happy in the hardship. What I mean by that, and let me put it a little bit differently based off of what they were showing me and what I'm pulling in right now, is that it's about finding moments where you can be thankful. And that might sound a little bit hard, right? That you're going through this challenge and you're like, how am I supposed to find this thing that is going to create thankfulness, gratitude, happiness when I'm in the middle of a storm that's blowing everything down? So what I would say is, even if you're not able to do it in that moment, find or have that mindset that you will find the silver lining, that in the biggest of hardships and the biggest of challenges, there's always going to be something that you can find that is going to be the lesson. Where was the growth? Where was the love present? Where, because of the things that happened, where did that divert you to where the universe wanted you to be? All right. So what is the silver lining in the hardship? So as they said, finding the happy in the hardship. And I know some of you are probably like, Dallisa, you have no idea what's going on in my life right now. And you're right. I don't know what's going on in your life right now. I don't know the nitty gritty. I can't even say it. Nitty gritty details. I can't. I don't know. But I do know that we are all going through different sets of challenges. But how we decide to see it is our choice. And so I would just encourage you through this message of being happy in the hardships is finding where things are going right and anchoring into that. So drop a comment for this first message that came forward from the universe. Where are you finding happy in your hardship? Where are you finding the silver lining? Where are you finding that moment of gratitude? And so I would encourage you, comment, let me know. And if you want to share what your happy in the hardship moment is, or what you're focusing on as your silver lining right now, put it in the comments if you want to share that. You don't have to, but I will be reading it and I'll be holding space for you if you decide to do that. But yeah, it's been a rough year, but even in the toughest of spots, there's always something that is there that is part of that light. Okay? So find the light. Find the light. Okay. So comment, let me know, what are you being happy about right now? And then the second thing I really liked that came forward as a reminder for you this week, they said, vocalize your victories. Vocalize your victories. And it's probably why I'm saying, hey, share your gratitude moment. Share in the comments what you're happy about right now. Because when they said vocalize your victories, what came forward was really stating what you're asking the universe for and not being shy about it and saying, yeah, you know what, this is coming, this is happening, and owning it. Because when you vocalize it, you own it, you believe it, then it's coming to you. It's that magnet. And so this is your reminder this week to also remove any doubt that you may have about the victories, the dreams that you're stating in your life. So vocalize your victories. This is coming, this is happening, this is here. Using very powerful words. Remember, you get to be right. And so whatever you're thinking about and whatever you're saying out loud, you are projecting that as what's going to be happening in your life. So vocalize your victories and state what is coming, what you are asking for, and that you believe it's coming for you. So it's that confidence. Vocalize your victories is like you're stepping in, you're owning the power, and you're not being shy about it. Because the universe often tells me and asks me to remind you, you can ask for big things just as easy as you can ask for small things. So they often say, ask for bigger, ask for more. Okay? Vocalize your victory. So again, if you want to use the comments in this video and you're like, listen, I'm bringing this into my life. There's no denying it anymore. It's here. So I want you to comment and let me know, what victory are you vocalizing? And if you want to state in the comments a dream that you're like, it's coming for me, I'm here, I'm doing this, then drop it in there. I would love to help you honor that statement, that comment. What are you calling forward? All right? Because vocalize your victories. That was the energy that came forward so strongly as I heard that. It's not about like hiding it in. It's about saying, you know what? I'm going for it. And letting other people support you. And remember, those that don't, or those that have something negative to say, just remember, they're not always going to be for you. So just, they're saying, spend your energy, spend your time on people around you that are going to honor what you're saying, what you're doing, and those that aren't, it's time to sweep them out. It's time to let them go. And I think it's actually perfect with the ending of this year as we start to really move forward the energy of 2021, you know. Vocalize your victories, and the people that aren't with you on that, or they don't support you on that, maybe it's time to use your vocalization and your boundaries and not have those people around you so much anymore. You get to decide who you're spending your time and energy on. So remember that. So happy in the hardships and vocalize your victories. So please comment, let me know, what victory are you vocalizing today and what is your silver lining? So whatever you're grateful for, go ahead and post that in the comments and let me know, because I want to celebrate that with you. So sorry for the background noise if you can hear that. I'm right up against a walking trail and there's people that are stopping and talking right next to the trail. So I'm going to pull a card for you. So let's go ahead and do that. And let me shuffle the cards. I know I'm doing my best out here because there's not a whole lot to set stuff down on. So you get like the impromptu nature video today. So I'm going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to pick one that represents the week ahead. Oh, and I should tell you which deck it is because I did say it's in the 3-card rotation, and you can always go to spiritandspark.com to purchase your 3-card reading. We have the December cards and then we have the ones that we're doing for the holidays. And so you can go on there and purchase them, but this is the deck that I'm putting into the rotation. It's called Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides Oracle Cards. It's Stephen Farmer. And so we're going to put these in the rotation of the card readings that we're getting ready to send out. And so let's ask these cards what they would like you to know and what animal can you call upon this week as a helper for you. It's always fun doing video shoots outside. I've done a couple of them over the years and it never fails. Somebody always stops when you're making a video. They've left now, but they always stop and decide to have a conversation and watch you film. Oh, this one just like flipped out of the deck. Really? Wow, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna pull one more. There we go. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, thank you. These are new cards I'm working with. So I pulled the emu first. That's where I was like, I'm sorry, what? An emu. Perfect. So this is what an emu looks like. And it says this is a good time to go on a new adventure, new things, doors opening, the energy of new beginnings. And if you watched my energy forecast last week, you may recall I was actually called, like somebody said I sounded like their mom, like I was scolding them. Last week's energy was like, get with the program, people. Get with the program. I'm not saying that energy is not still here. It's not what I'm saying. But this week feels more like take a breath, regain perspective, and find the silver linings, okay? And really get clear about what you're bringing into your life. That the vocalize your victories. It's like, bring it in, let's do it. And then this card, I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what you wanted me to talk about this week. The platypus. Look at the platypus. I love it. It says, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life, which is exactly what they brought forward in the channeled messages for this week. Stop complaining and focus on what's going right. What's the silver lining? What is it that you get to be happy about in your life? I am telling you, even on the worst of days, there's always something for you to be happy about. Always, always. So choose to be happy through the hardships, okay? And I'm going to be reading these comments. You better comment and let me know what you're happy about or what you're grateful for. You can put it either way. And then what's that victory that's coming your way? What are you claiming as your manifestation? What's your victory? So thank you so much for joining me for this week's video. Go to spiritandspark.com to request your private session or to check out all the wonderful things that we've been working on. And yeah, I hope to hear from you soon. We're doing a lot of amazing work all across the country. So thank you so much for all of you that are referring your friends and family over to us. It's been amazing. It's been a challenging, complicated jigsaw puzzle kind of year, but I'm choosing to see, what's the happy moments, where are those lying, and I always choose to see the silver linings. After all, my grandmother Eloise, who I get my gifts from, she was the most optimistic person I'd ever known. She was sick for over 30 years. She fought through it day in, day out, and she was always the person that talked about how great things were, even when she was in so much physical pain. So I have her to look up to and remember back on with all the memories I have of her. I'm thankful for my family, for my friends, and for all of you. We're in this together. So please spend a few moments this week finding that silver lining, as hard as it may be right now, but find it. focus on that, because remember, what you focus on expands. All right, we'll be seeing you soon. Thanks so much. Bye for now.